Roman Catholics.
Should I change the name? Like spelling?
I don't know. We'll ask. Put down in the comments whether we should change the name or spelling of it.
Well,
Actually, say the Roman Catholic.
Nobody ever answers or puts anything
come on,
down.
put something down in the comments.
It's Christians.
Just right there. Just do it right there. And while you're doing it, go ahead and subscribe.
Yes.
Like, share, all that stuff.
Yes.
Yeah.
All that stuff.
All that jazz. Hey, everybody, it's us again. You know how we start this off, so let's go ahead and do it. In the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Ghost. Amen. Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name.
Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses as we forgive those who trespass against us. Lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. Amen.
Your only place for unedited, unfiltered, uneducated, probably, unadulterated, I don't even know what that word means, trucking fun?
I guess trucking fun. I don't know. Well, so today I thought that we could discuss the pros and cons either of trucking or the pros and cons of trucking while being Catholic.
Well, we could probably do both.
Yeah.
Okay. So, let's go with the cons of the trucking industry.
Okay.
One of the biggest cons that I see are trucking companies in general. And when I say cons, I mean cons. Any of you out there considering the trucking industry or looking for a new trucking company, if they say come here, we're a family, run the other way. Why do I say that? Because you're not family. You're not family at any trucking company you're at. Okay? Because they're not going to invite you to their house. You're not going to come over for dinner. You're not going to hang out and swim in their pool. You're not going to go on vacation with them. They're not going to give you Christmas presents and have you over for, hot cocoa on Christmas Eve and sing Christmas carols, okay? You don't go hang out with them on the weekends at their house or sleepovers or whatever. So no, you're not a family. They just like to use that word, which I wish they would stop doing.
Yeah.
Okay?
You're not a number.
Oh, you're a number.
Yeah.
See, if you did not have, if the technology for caller ID was not available, then yes, you would still be a number. If there was no caller ID, they would never know who you remember who you are. Especially for the first 6-8 months. This would happen.
No.
Make sure to do your homework on trucking companies. Look at the reviews. Talk to other drivers. See what kind of YouTube videos you can pull up on. See what to ask the questions. Write down questions to ask the recruiter and ask them. Ask them this or ask them that. Pay wise. How fast the trucks go. How often do you get paid? How does the pace week work?
Are you percentage or?
Yeah, are you percentage or your mileage? Insurance, when does that kick in? How good is the insurance? How much is the insurance? But to get back on the cons, trucking, I've been in this industry 27 years, and it's changed so much to where it's not fun anymore. There's always new technologies that these companies are putting on you, and they say, oh, well, we're doing it in the name of safety. Well, you're doing it in the name of trying to cover your own butt. It has nothing to do with safety. You're looking at more ways to try to put the blame on the driver to take the blame off the trucking company. Okay? But I look at it this way. Why are you going to hire somebody to drive your, $150,000, $200,000 piece of equipment down the road at 80,000 pounds at 65 miles an hour if you think you need to put all this equipment in there to babysit them to do their job? If that's the case, then why are you hiring them?
Yeah, that's a good question.
So that is a big one. me, and you have the ability to put me out in the middle of nowhere. Okay.
Yeah.
You also have the ability to hold my check for absolutely no reason, which I think should be illegal.
Yeah. Because if the lease is a walkaway lease.
Now that's a lease purchase, yes. If it's a walkaway lease, you should be able to walk away at any time and not have to pay out anything. So technically, it's not a walkaway lease, especially if there is a termination of lease payment.
Yeah. And if you have a family, like really, really, really look at the pros and cons, I
Right.
think.
If you don't have your license yet, and you're looking to get your license, think about this. How long you're going to be away from your family. The football games, baseball games, the school plays, the, bar mitzvahs, the christenings, the confirmations, the Christmases, the birthdays, all that stuff that you're going to miss isn't really worth it. Also, a lot of these companies say, well, we're all about family, so for every 7 days you're out, you get 1 day. Well, that's not really telling me you're about family, because you go home for 2 days every week after only working 5, but yet you only give a driver 1 day for every 7. So how is that fair? How is that saying that you actually care about families and you know how important family time is? Because that's not the case.
Yeah, because when we go home, well, lately it's been every week because this
Right.
company has been
Well,
different, but
And this time is going to be one of the longest times we're going to be home, due to the fact of the truck's going to be in the shop. And we're
Right.
not going to come out until Monday. Right?
right.
So, you have to look at it that way. But then again, you have to look at that too, especially if you're in lease. Your truck's going to be down. You're not going to have an income coming in. Are they going to make up the difference? Are they going to give you a loan? No, they're not. So be careful. When they tell you that your family, keep looking. I would much rather have a company tell me, you know what? Dude, you're another warm butt in that seat. Keep it running. We're going to pay you this much. And we're going to pay you. But you're going to sit. When they say, well, you're going to get 25 to 3,000 miles a week, put it in writing.
Yeah.
Don't tell me that's lip service, because a lot of these companies won't do it. Because unfortunately, a lot of these trucking companies hire dispatchers and fleet managers who've never driven a truck, so they don't know what it's like. I can't sit there and tell them I know what it's like to be a fleet manager. They can't sit there and go, well, I know what it's like to be a driver if you've never driven. Well, I drove local. Not the same thing, not even close.
Yeah, you might hold a CDL with that. Those
You
are
can hold a CDL all day long.
those are apples and oranges.
Well, I mean, a couple FMCSA directors, okay, she had a CDL that she held, but it didn't make her truck driver because she never left her. She was always home. You got to look too. You get a hazmat endorsement. Okay, well, if you have a hazmat endorsement, you're going to go to a company that hauls hazmat. Ask them, how much more are you going to pay me for me to haul hazmat? If they say none, then keep looking. Because those are companies just out looking for a free ride from the driver. If they don't pay you extra for using that hazmat endorsement, don't work for them. These trucking companies have to learn to stop and take. See, if they take advantage of drivers, let's say you get into a lease purchase, you decide, hey, I want to go to the lease purchase side of things. Okay, ask questions. One of the key questions to ask is, do you give us a fuel card, and is it open for us to fuel where we want? say no to where it's not open, you have to feel where they say, keep walking. Especially if they tell you that you don't get the full discount that they get at that fuel stop. Keep walking. There's other companies out there that'll treat you better. Because all that is just legal extortion that a lot of these trucking companies are doing to their lease purchase guys. It's 100% what it is, legal extortion. No, not extortion, I'm sorry. Exploitation. Wrong word. Rewind. Strike that from the record. Exploitation.
Well, that's not good. They're over in the grass.
Yeah. I don't know. Should we call in?
I think they're okay. They were all like walking around, but I'm sure somebody has a cell phone in that lot. They weren't impeding traffic or anything.
No. No, there's just questions that you have to have. You know, I would love to have a website
Yeah.
to where it could actually have questions to ask companies about a lease purchase, questions to ask for drivers to ask companies to be a company driver. Okay, because a lot of new guys don't know what to ask.
Right.
They don't go in there knowing, hey, you know what? I got these questions written down. This is what I'm going to ask. Here's what I'm going to get. Okay.
Right.
When you do decide to go through a trucking company, you have to write down the pros and the cons of it. Oh, he's a yee pulling that, and a heavy one at that. There's Bowen. Let's wait on
Yeah. Ask about the rider program.
Rider program, smoking. Do you allow pets? How fast do the trucks go? Do you pay for tolls? Do you pay for scales?
What's your freight lanes? Do you travel all over?
What type of trucks do you have? Because if you're going to go with your, let's say you're going to go with your wife, okay? There's certain trucks out there that are not couple friendly. One of them is a Freightliner. They're not couple friendly. They're just not.
No, they're
Okay.
not.
I believe International is also not couple friendly. I could be wrong, but I don't think the International is couple friendly. There are some others out there that are not. Because you want a bed that's at least 42 inches wide. Why? Because most of them are only 38. But if you get one that's 42 inches wide, those couple of inches make a big difference when you're sleeping next to your wife.
Oh, yeah.
Unless you guys are as big as houses like we used to be, and well, then it's not very comfortable. I was as big as a house. Okay, I lie. I was never really that big, but I was close to it. I'm no longer as big as a house. Maybe a mobile home. I don't know.
Stop.
But there's just a lot of things you gotta ask. What are the trucks governed at? When I say governed, that means speed. How fast are they allowed to go? What happened? Cameras. Are the cameras driver facing or are they just outward facing? Do they do
Slow
this?
down. Speed limit exceeded.
That's an AI camera. It's garbage. If I do go to another company, I ain't gonna have that one. I can't deal with that. If it means I never drive again because they all have AI cameras, well, then I guess I'll never drive again. I think my first camera.
Yeah.
My first camera. I think that was. That was Group 1.
Was that group one?
Oh, Group 1. 22. It's my last one. Guaranteed I won't get married again. Well, I'm Catholic, so I can't. So she's going to have to die for me to be able to marry again. Well, I ain't getting married again. So there's that. We already made promises to each other, did we not?
we did.
If I die first, she becomes a nun. If she dies first, I become a priest. So there's that.
There is that.
Next person we'll be married to is God.
Right now we're in between Joplin, Missouri and Springfield, Missouri.
Correct. We're 20 miles away from Joplin.
Where that huge
Tornado back
tornado
in 2011.
in 2011 went through.
I remember that. That was just before me and you got together, wasn't it?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, because
Weren't we together when it happened?
no, because I didn't get on the truck with you until April of 2012.
No, we got married in 12.
Yes, and I had just gotten on the truck with you.
No, you didn't. We were together a year
No.
before we got married. Yes, we were. We got together in 11. You weirdo. So it might have happened just before you got on. No, it happened in...
No, I was only on the truck from 2012.
No, ma'am, you were not.
Yes, because 2011, April of 2011, I was in Ohio. I didn't leave there until June of 2011.
Okay, well, then we've been together since 2011.
Yes, July.
All right. Well, then
So-
I wasn't on the truck then either. I came off the road. We got together. Because she died. I came off the road when my ex-wife died.
No, it was that incident the first time. Because Hunter was with us for a little bit.
Well, oh, okay. I came off just... Yeah, that's right. That's right. So probably, what, 6-8 months? Right?
Yes. And then we went back over the road.
No, she
because-
died in 16. So
Yes.
yeah, it had
Yeah.
been years. Okay,
Yeah.
never mind. Yeah. One incident, and I had to come off the road. So, yeah, that was 2011.
Yeah. It was like July of 2011. Because we were with your dad in September. Because that's when my dad and my stepmom were very nice. But anyways.
I knew her family was very nice.
But
That is the worst love truck stop ever.
yeah, we were gonna park
Circoxie?
there.
Oh,
We were gonna park there the other day, and it's all in an angle. The parking lot is on
all
a
of it
hill.
leans towards your head. Every last bit of it. Even the ones that lean back lean towards your head.
So like, if you want to sleep and not wake up with a migraine,
That ain't gonna happen at that one.
no.
If not, you're gonna wake up with sore feet because all the blood's gonna be in your feet.
Had those nights before where we've had to park somewhere because you just couldn't go any further, and we like slept with our ankle towards our feet. We wake up and we're like, we can't. Our legs
trucker bar area,
And that thing, right
see
there.
me.
That is a thing of the past.
It is. But we would sit around at the restaurant and BS with everybody and smoke cigarettes till you couldn't breathe. And you walk into the driver's section and you could cut the air with a knife and you so thick with cigarettes. Then you would hear, people go, well, you ain't gonna believe this crap. Well, I'm not now that you said that.
If a story from a truck driver starts off,
You ain't gonna believe this. Don't
Yeah,
believe it.
Don't believe it because, well, he's literally telling you not to believe it.
Yes. I mean, don't blame me if you believe it. Or, well, I got pulled over and the cop came up to me and said, man, I've been waiting for you all day. And I said, well, I got here as fast as I could. That's bull. It's bull. Or I told the cop, I told him to go F himself. And I just took off.
Uh-huh.
And no, you didn't. Did not.
Were you dreaming at that moment? Yeah.
That never happened. So, that's what's going on with us. That was the bros. Now, being Catholic, it's hard. Being Catholic and being a truck driver is very hard. I don't like it. I don't like the trucking part of it. The Catholic part of it, I love.
Right.
The truck driver part, I'm not a fan of. Because I can't get to Mass every Sunday like I want to. I can't go to Mass when I want to. They have it every day, except every morning, except on Saturdays. But I can't get, I can't partake in Eucharistic adoration. I can't go to confession when I want to. I can't, partake in, let's say, bingo night or pancake breakfasts. Night to Columbus Day, which I'm on. But those kind of things, you can't do that.
No.
And it makes me sad. Because I firmly believe that the Eucharist is Christ. That is Him. He's there.
He's there. You're present with him. It's not a symbol. It's not
a symbol. It's not
like a representation.
No. It is Him.
It is him. Since I've been on the truck with you, I've seen like every state except for Hawaii and Alaska. I love.
Which we can do that maybe one
I love all the firsts that I've had on the truck. Like you've seen it all like a billion times,
day. Yeah.
but you've been with me whenever I've gone to all these places for my first time. And like Vegas, I always had wanted to go to Vegas, and Stevens is over there.
What are you doing at a naughty big spot?
Yeah, but I always wanted to go to Vegas. Well, I was able to being in the truck with him, and that was really cool. Just places that I never thought I would see, I got to see. So you're not getting
Water?
Yes, she does. She's not getting any treats.
And now fat's inclined.
But the floor is really hot. So.
Let me tell you all something, okay? We had a discussion today, and I swear, and I'm still doing now. We got French fries at McDonald's, and I swear that it was not salt, because it was not salty at all. They had, I believe that they actually filled the salt shaker that they put on the fries with sugar accidentally.
I think it's just something on your tongue.
Why? No, it was actual grains.
Yes, and it was salt.
And it was not salt, it was
I
straight
had-
up sugar.
No, I had the same grains on my finger. They were salt. It was not sugar. It has to do with taste buds on your tongue. I looked it up.
But it wouldn't taste sweet.
Yes, it would.
No way.
Yes.
Why are my taste buds all screwed? Do I got COVID?
No, you don't have COVID. I don't know why your taste buds are all screwy. Did you burn your tongue or anything?
No.
Well, I don't know, but it was salt. It was not sugar.
It was straight up sugar. I know different between salt and sugar.
I know you do. And your tongue might have thought it was sweet.
Okay, this is coming from somebody who got her education from Google.
Got my education from Google.
Yeah, you got your taste bud education from Google.
Well, you can look that up too.
It tastes like sugar, not salt.
Well, it can taste sweet. Your tongue can think it's sweet when it's not.
Yeah, let me tell you something. Those fries tasted like they had no salt on them.
But they were extra salty. That's the funny thing. To me, they were salty.
They're just weird. Yeah, just like you think one of the orange street lights were, white.
Well,
That
it's
one
all
day
in your
when they
perception.
weren't, when they were actually orange.
Well, it was all in your perception. Like some people saw the blue dress and it was
Oh,
white.
no,
Yeah.
no, we're not going there.
Yeah.
We're not going there. You're out your mind. We're not going there. You're a weirdo.
No. No. It's all in your perception. It has nothing to do with
It's all in your BSery.
no. No.
Can I snap that stale chips? Can I get some non-stale chips?
No, because I'm not opening the bag.
Oh, thanks, fine, yeah. Okay.
I'll look for something else, but I'm not opening the bag. 'Cause then only 30 minutes.
Ah, longer than last time.
Not by much.
Almost.
50
Yeah. Ooh, I made up so much time that I have enough time to actually get to the yard. Yeah, well, I'm gonna go by the customer. If they're not there, then they're not there. And maybe I'll just go to the yard and sit. I do. Give me a Pop-Tart. That's right. Good old faithful Poppy Tart.
Watch. He's gonna think it's salty.
this be whack? I don't know.
This can manifest as foods tasting salty, sweet, metallic, or bitter, even when they don't normally have that flavor. It's often temporary and can be caused by things like colds, allergies, or even medications. If it persists or it is severe, it's a good idea to consult with a doctor to rule out any underlying medical condition.
Yeah. That I tasted none of the actual Pop-Tart. Like it was a very lightly sugar.
Yeah, it's temporary. It's supposed to be temporary unless it's like that again tomorrow, and then, well, is your gum sweet or is it salty?
Oh, it's as sweet as all get out. Give me some more.
You're almost out.
Give me two bits.
I'm not giving you
You're
two
gonna
pieces.
get it.
No,
I can stop and get some. I got.
It's
I
almost
got the
gone.
cards, baby.
It's almost gone. No.
I don't know if it really tastes sweet or I don't know. Very experimenting.
That gum sometimes burns my tongue.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. It stings the nostrils.
Yeah.
We're almost in Oklahoma where the wind blows swiftly on the plain. That's what I'm saying.
That's all you're saying?
That's what I'm saying.
We've seen 44 a lot these last couple of days.
I'm sick of saying it.
It's like, okay, I'm ready for a different road now.
2 weeks, that diesel price over there went up 27 cents. Well, 37 cents. In 2 weeks!
Why was it only $2? I mean $3?
Yeah, but you're not here.
The other day when you got fuel, it was $4 a gallon.
I don't know where that was.
I don't think you got fuel there,
No.
but it was.
Well, not by $4 a gallon diesel.
But it was. Oh, they're rafting down the little.
Well, good for you.
They had to rescue somebody out of there a couple days ago. Yeah.
Does what's his face still have job one?
Yeah.
Is it Dork?
Shannon.
Shannon the classic.
Oh goodness. I'm gonna keep you on here till we cross over into Oklahoma, and then
Oklahoma?
yeah,
What's Oklahoma?
Oklahoma.
Oklahoma.
Oklahoma. Homie. My shoulder hurts
It's
today.
in 4 miles.
I laid funky because my shoulder hurts.
Funky called Medina. You know that, right?
I could not get comfortable last night.
don't want to see? You know, you want us just to shut up so you can enjoy the road? I mean, whatever.
I mean, we can do an ASMR of the road where I just hit record
Yeah.
and they just listen to the noises of the truck and stuff.
We can do that too.
But
That'd be a lot of quietness for us, and I ain't gonna need quiet anymore. I'm gonna stop right over here, y'all, because I gotta go to the TT room.
all right, y'all. Well, you all have a blessed day and say a rosary.
And we'll see you again. And go to Mass.
Go to Mass.
Go to confession.
Go to confession and say your prayers.
Say a rosary. Eat your vegetables.
All right.
Bye-bye.